The girl was known as the most materialistic woman in town, yet she wanted to bankrupt her wealthy husband's company. It all started not long ago, when she suddenly found herself inside a TV drama she had once watched. The original owner of the body had the man's grandmother supporting her. She not only forced the man to marry her, but also kept spending his money after the wedding. In the end, after the grandmother passed away, her husband immediately sent her to a poor mining region to dig coal. To save herself, the girl wanted a divorce as soon as possible, but she became desperate after reading the prenuptial agreement, because the terms left by the original woman made divorce nearly impossible. Then she suddenly discovered a loophole in the contract. As long as the man's total assets fell below $1 billion, she would have the right to end the marriage on her own. So the girl came up with a plan to bankrupt her husband. To sabotage his business deal, she deliberately ordered a table full of extremely spicy dishes at the banquet. Because she had learned that the important client preferred mild flavors, she was certain she could ruin the partnership. But after taking a bite, the client became extremely excited. It turned out he only ate mild food because his wife could not handle spicy dishes. Now that he had finally tasted the flavors of his hometown again, he was touched by the girl's thoughtfulness, and immediately signed a 5-year exclusive contract with her husband. The girl was instantly stunned. Instead of hurting him, she had helped her husband make a fortune. The next day she took her husband's bank card again, and bought the most notorious unfinished real estate project in town. She spent so much that the card was frozen by the bank's risk control system. The girl was convinced this project would speed up her husband's bankruptcy. That night she went to a club to celebrate. A handsome man walked up to her, calling her sis over and over thrilled the girl. Then she noticed the red mole behind his ear. She recognized him as her husband's younger brother. He wanted to use her to take away his brother's power. At the same time, her husband received news that she had gone to the club. He immediately drove over, and happened to see her acting intimately with his younger brother. The husband directly threw her over his shoulder and carried her away. After they got home, the girl said she wanted a divorce. That suddenly made the husband interested in her, because she used to be deeply in love with him, but now she only wanted to make him go bankrupt. The next day the man's younger sister angrily woke her up, and accused her of wasting her brother's money, but the girl did not care at all. Suddenly a servant rushed in, and announced that the director of the Cultural Heritage Bureau had arrived. As soon as the girl walked out, the director told her that she was incredibly lucky. It turned out that a king's tomb was hidden beneath the unfinished project. The Cultural Heritage Bureau was willing to pay 3 times the cost of the property. After hearing that, the girl collapsed into a chair. She could not understand why the more of her husband's money she spent, the more money he seemed to make.